Hello friends, today we are going to explain the troubleshooting steps for this DSS 36 soldering station. Suppose in case it stops working, then there are few parameters we need to check, and so let's start and see the first step. First we will see whether the fuse beneath the fuse on the rear side of this station is uh, is in good condition or not. First thing we need to just remove this power socket and remove this grounding cord also if it is connected. Then just pull out this fuse holder. Here there are we need to check the continuity of this fuse with the help of an multimeter. See, the continuity is perfect and fuse is okay. In case this continuity is not proper and you find that fuse is faulty, then there is extra fuse also provided on this in this socket, and you can replace the fuse with the good one if the previous fuse is faulty. So now we will insert this fuse holder back by just pushing it inside this socket. Second step is if the display shows HE or SE error. This HE error denotes that there might be some problem with the heating element, and if SE is appearing on the display, it means that there might be some problem with the sensor or sensor circuit or sensor. Now we can see that HE is flashing on the display. It means that the heating element has gone bad, and we will check with the help of multimeter whether this heating element is faulty or not. First thing we switch it off and just take out this soldering iron. First thing we need to do is to just remove this barrel. It is also called tip retainer, and same process is used for replacing the soldering tip. Then we need to just unscrew this nipple. It is also called heating element retainer. Then just take out this cord on which this heating element is mounted, and we can see there are four wires, two wires, two wires, red wires. These are of heater, and two blue wires also. These are of sensor. We will check the resistance of between these two red wires. These red wire are of heating element. The resistance is close to infinity, more than 20 mega ohm. So it is a clear indication that heating element has gone bad. And we will also check the resistance of these two blue wires. It should be close to 50 ohm. Now we can see the resistance between these two blue wire is also infinity. It is more than 20 mega ohm. It means both the heating element and sensor are faulty. See, because the heating element and sensor are integrated, we need to replace this heating element. First we will check the this resistance of heating element and sensor of a good one heating element. See, this is a new heating element. We need to just uncover it, and first we will check the resistance between two red wire and then between the two blue wire. See, the resistance between two red wire is 4 ohm. It should be close to 5 ohm or less than 5 ohm, and resistance between two blue wire should be close to 50 ohm. Yeah, it is close to 50 ohm. So this is a good heating element, and we need to replace this the faulty heating element with this good one, and then we will see that the problem we were facing will be resolved. This is how the troubleshooting is done if we face any difficulty while operating this soldering station. Thanks for watching.